Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here. Welcome back to our Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Vampire Coast playthrough as Cylostra Direfin. What a mouthful that was. This episode, I think we're going to finally see the end of Lothern. It's going to be close. We'll kind of have to push a little bit hard because we have an easy battle here, but then we have two battles over here at the gates. We did bring up Burke Black last episode. He is recruiting here. And we're going to put some units in his army that would make it easier for him to get through these gates. In the meantime, we are at war with the Barrow Legion, but not Mousalon, or any of the other undead factions that are part of the old world. That would be the Vampire Counts and the Von Karstens. And then we got some Chaos invasions going on. Archaon is up here somewhere romping around. And it's amazing, some of the kind of unsurprising old world factions are still around. Let's take a look at this really quick because we're a little bit okay. So let's back up 160 turns into the campaign. Chaos invasion is well on the way. We've already had like 2 or 3 invasions of the Puppets of Chaos and the Servants to Chaos. Okay, so those are kind of like the overall campaign events. However, if we look in here, Oslin is still around with 5 settlements. Surprising. Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits has 3 settlements. Greenskins are still around. Sometimes they last, sometimes they don't. They're kind of like maybe 30% chance of getting wiped out early in the campaign, I feel. Lothern's almost dead. Last Defenders is still over there. Norska's around. That's not surprising. Lots of these rogue armies. Okay, don't care about them. Clan Rictus did survive. But Clan Pestilence absorbed them, and Clan Moors got wiped out a long time ago. Tomb Kings are still around, quite a few of them. Most of the undead. Now the Wood Elves are still around, and that's not everybody. Kislev is still over there somehow. Like I saw Kislev. I don't remember how I saw Kislev, but Kislev is still around. So like that's kind of surprising that Oslin and Kislev would be around. And somehow in this, the Wood Elves have 8 territories. Like, don't ask me how they have 8 territories. Everything around them is undead. They're taking attrition.
If I had my way,
they're at war with everybody. The dwarves are still around too. Like, how on earth are we this far into the campaign and both dwarves and greenskins are still alive? Like, usually by now, one of them is the clear victor. So very odd campaign dynamics going on here. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's bring this guy in. Okay, so we've got 2 of the carronades. And, well, we got lots of global recruitment. We got quite a bit of global recruitment. So far, what we've got is some animated hulks and some carronades. And I think we'll go ahead and use the global recruitment to bring in 1, 2, 3 mortars seems appropriate. And then we'll also pick up 1, 2, 3 of the bombers. So the bombers and the mortars are kind of like our wall clearers, right? We're going to use them to clear the walls. And then we have 85% physical resist for sirens on this guy's force. Like, that is incredible. And then our rotting Promethean gunnery mobs have 40% physical resist. So I think I want to get some of these and some of the sirens. Unfortunately, we can only recruit like 5 at a time, and they're all expensive, although the sirens are not that expensive. So if I were to recruit 3 right now, that put us up to 15, and the next turn we can get the next 5. So let's do 1, 2, 3 sirens, and then the turn after that we'll do 5 local recruitment, probably sirens and rotting Promethean gunnery mobs, and then this guy's force is all done. We got some animated hulks. I've not really been that impressed with animated hulks for Vampire Coast, but we'll recruit some anyways, just to be a little bit flavorful, have some fun. We'll try to steal technology there, but it failed. Okay, and then we got quite a few heroes and things over here. We're going to go ahead now and assault this. This one we will auto-resolve.
The lust is upon. Let's fight.
And we will simply occupy this. Okay. Province secured. Kothic. So that's going to be this right here. Public order is okay, so let's go ahead and pick the bat swarms for the campaign range reduction for enemy armies. And then are these guys, are they in reinforcements of each other? I'm going to put her right here. And we're going to ambush, just in case. Well, they can't come here and get up on the shore, but I have a feeling like one of these armies is going to try to attack us.
Yes.
You know, we could always just lure them. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that instead. Let's take our good army here. Let's spend our skill points.
Favors this one.
Devastating charge. I like.
Has potential.
Okay, so we got all this down here. So we're supposed to have Terragi, Scurvy Dogs, and Sirens in this army. We have none of that stuff. That's, like, terrible. Let's get Route Marcher. 10% is always good. And then we got to figure out where we're going to put, like, our next 11 points. I think I got all of the vampire magic that I really care to have. And, okay, so that army can only move to there, and that's in forced march or full speed. This army is not in a stance, so he can move pretty far. So if we take this force and put it right there, they're going to try to attack us. Do we still replenish? We still replenish out here. Look at that. That's fantastic. Now, we also have a very big boost to... We have a very big... Oh, local recruitment is only +2, and that only lasts one more turn. Oh, darn. So that means next turn we're only going to be able to recruit 3 with Burke Black. Darn it. Okay, but we got 12 turns remaining of 20% campaign movement range. So they're going to come over here, attack us. We'll flee. We'll probably get far enough away. And I'm anticipating we can counterattack with Cylostra, right? Where do I want to go with our Morngul Hunters? This guy's rank 10. We got a few of them over here. Okay, so let's kind of move these guys over and sort them out a bit. So we got a rank 9, a rank 26.
Madam Cylostra Direfin.
Which, quite honestly, we should probably just put in her army and gear him up for, like, melee fighting. Like, we can still get most of his good combat abilities. They're so twitchy, the way they move in here. Like, oh, that animation is so creepy.
My pistols speak better than I.
Let's try to wound Mr. rank 35 here. 48 and 6. Success! Ha 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 ha! Put that point in Ravenous Attack. So they cannot get up onto the shore here. We are completely safe over here from the Barrow Legion. So that's awesome.
Fleet Captain.
In 1 or 2 turns, we can also do a Vampire Cove. 2 turns over at Altdorf. And that will get us... it keeps changing between 4 and 5,000. So I guess it depends on who's over there and providing income to the local settlement. Alright, I think with Cylostra, we're just going to do kind of an easy thing here. And we're going to go scoop up this treasure.
Siren of the storm.
Mm-hmm. Better in battle. Armor piercing damage, armor, and weapon strength. That's for the whole army. So that's cool.
Madam Cylostra Direfin.
And then we'll just... let's do this. Okay, can I click on the woods, the trees? 70% chance of ambush.
We shall stalk the oceans.
She doesn't have an ambush stance? What? Okay, we'll dig for treasure. That's, of course, going to fail. I wanted to make her invisible because I want these guys to come chase this army. But they'll only do it if they're absolutely certain that they'll win. Oh, okay, I'm clicking on this force, please. Okay, we have somebody here. Can we wound? 81% chance of success. Very good. So now we've got all the yellow abilities with this guy. So really, Tiny Tim Fenn, we should probably think about putting back into an army. I think that's where he used to be. That might be good for him. What rights can we perform? We can get a Queen Bess back in somebody's army after 2 turns. Public order +5 all over the place. And all regions will be covered in a cursed mist, causing attrition. Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's kind of like the Tomb King's Sandstorm ability. This guy's moving south. We need to go all the way down to here and dig for treasure. And then we have another agent in here. Okay, and so we're going to go into here. So it looks like the Wood Elves are still masters of their domain. They haven't lost all that somehow. The undead AI factions must just be struggling to get in there and must be taking attrition on the way. Something like that. Okay. Well. Let's just put this guy out over here. Norska's way down here, huh? Don't really expect that.
What compels you to be foolish enough to...
I was just looking if we could confederate that guy because everyone hates him. And then Cylostra, can we build with her where she is? No, never mind. We have a dilemma that increases construction costs plus 40% for shipbuildings and increases construction time. So no, we're not going to build anything with her. Let's go through our settlements really quick. And okay, let's get the last slot here in Lothern at Eatane. Just let's go through anywhere where we can build a garrison or money. Let's upgrade that. Right here, we wanted public order though, so we can turn our taxes back on. And then we want to build the harbor. And we want to get that. And then now we probably can't afford to build money anywhere else. No, we can put money in right here. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much all of our income, right? No, we got stuff over here. Val's Anvil. Ice Rock Gorge. So apparently I must have had growth buildings in here and then I demolished them. And now I don't know what I should be building in this settlement. Like I don't really have a plan for it anymore. And over here, we can't even afford to build like the basic money building. So we'll just keep this 1400 and go through this turn. And we're going to take this guy. We're going to move him. I want to be able to see if the Barrow Legion has any like transport fleets in here that we need to worry about. Okay, I want to have some eyes and ears over here. Right now, we kind of have them because I believe we are allied with Vampire Coast. Pretty sure we are. We have military access with the Dread Fleet, Count Noctilus. And then if we put this guy out here in the water, then the AI can't hurt him, so he can just kind of hang out there too. I don't care about my damaged building. I can't repair it anyway, so why are you telling me? Alright, we're still making great money. And then, is it 2 turns?
I hunger.
Yeah, so we need to make sure that we save a few thousand so we can do those pirate codes, because that's going to be expensive. Okay. That is an interesting force there. Oh. I think that was Malekith himself that did that. Yep. So Malekith is now going to steamroll through Norska up there. And then Malekith is at war with, I think, Vampire Counts. I'm pretty sure he's at war with the Barrow Legion. Clan Pestilence here is going to go and reclaim some of the territory they lost from the Chaos Invasion. But in any case, Malekith, as he defeats Norska, he'll eventually come south and butt heads with the undead. And he's our ally. He really likes us. So I don't think we have to push really hard to go and attack the Barrow Legion and bring the fight to them. I kind of don't want to. I kind of now, you know, once we finish off Lothern over here in these two little settlements, I want to just kind of focus on our victory conditions. It's kind of the goal. Yep, there it is. So they pushed out to fight us. We are not really prepared for this. So we're going to retreat. They will probably full speed and go back. No, they stayed right there. So they are committed to their mistake. And Heinrich Kemmler is like right behind. And if we defeat him... I can't remember if it's Kemmler or Gorst, but one of them gives us poisonous attacks. Is it Gorst? I think it's Helming Gorst that gives... one of them gives magic, I think, and the other one gives poison attacks. Now I can't remember, darn it. In any case, if we go off and defeat them in battle, then... whatever lord we do to do that with will be even stronger. Burke Black is probably a good choice because he's kind of melee oriented. Yeah, in fact, he's probably the best choice. He's also got an innate physical resist. Although I will admit, it is kind of late in the campaign to be kind of thinking about that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. We may have to go back and repopulate the Shrine of Cain, depending... Oh, wow. He wiped out 2 armies there. So now he's weaker. And that's one of the rogue armies that, like, we need to defeat to unlock our Regiments of Renown. We have not defeated a single rogue army that unlocks Regiments of Renown for us. That's, like... That's kind of funky. When I played as Aranessa Saltspite, like, when Vampire Coast came out, I did run an Aranessa Saltspite campaign just for myself. And she starts over here next to lots of those armies. So, like, I fought a lot of them real early and get lots of Regiments of Renown. This campaign, like, we didn't deal with them at all. We fought New World Colonies and Hexwaddle. And then we came up here and fought Tomb Kings. And we basically traveled all the way up to our allied territory. And then we were simultaneously fighting the High Elves on Ulthuan. And so the goal really was to, like, get rid of all those domestic... enemies and then capture the island of Ulthuan because it's well, it brings in lots of money. I think it's a very strong position on the campaign map. So now that we've pretty much accomplished that, we can focus on other stuff. All right, so now our Necrofex Colossus units have 10% more armor piercing damage. Woohoo! Some armies or some buildings are done. So what do we want next here? Magic resist, 20% for animated hulks, bloated corpse, and Mongol. You know, that could be kind of good too. It really could. Range, 15% for zombie pirate gunnery mobs and deck droppers. Too bad it's not deck gunners. Also deck droppers. And then bonus versus large assigned unit. Now ammunition. That's not bad. Zombie pirate gunnery mob and deck dropper. Zombie pirate gunnery mob and deck dropper. +3. +3 bonus versus infantry. It's like that's pretty minor. It's not super big. Income from raiding 50%. That's kind of good. We got an ambusher here. And then someone with a higher charge bonus for the whole army. But, you know, the charge bonus would go well if they also had Vanguard deployment for the whole army. Because then, like you just deploy right on the enemy and you just charge in. That would be a good combo. But, like, I don't know. One without the other is not that spectacular to me. Yeah. Okay, so what do we want here? Let's get steadier aim. Because this affects all armies, okay? This is all armies, faction-wide, range, 10% for some of those units. And we don't really use a lot of deck droppers either. I haven't been using them. Alright, so Cylostra, I think, can come out here and just melt these guys. So let's go do that. They'll probably run. Nope. You're gonna stand and fight, huh? It thinks they're gonna win. They'd be wrong. Well, they have a few wizards, few vampires, and they are tough. This guy is not high enough level to be on a dragon, I don't think, or whatever their equivalent is. They got some big units. I think we'll be okay. We got missiles. We got the Necrofex Colossus units, too. So I think we're just going to charge our Necrofex Colossus units, like, straight into the Graveguard. We need to get rid of the Graveguard with great weapons. And then anything of theirs that's big, we want to shoot with the deck gunners. I think with the cannons, we'll aim at the Vargeists, the Vargeist, the flying units. These are Blood Knights. Blood Knights are very strong. I don't know. They might have a slight advantage over us here, but... And then they have their corpse cart with Bellfires over there.
Cylostra Direfin!
Whoa! Melee attack minus 80% for aquatic units and speed. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to look and see... Like, I know the forests are bad for the big units. Yeah, speed and melee attack is reduced. So they got quite a few large units. So, you know, we could be better off just kind of deploying in the trees and making their large units fight us in the trees. But, meh. I don't really think it's worth it. Okay, I think right here is kind of our good deployment spot. So we're going to put a cannon here. Now... Okay, that's good. And we want to put our Necrofex Colossus units. Actually, let's just put these two, like, right here. We want to just knock out anything flying in large quickly if we can. Up and back, maybe we go boom, 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 boom. Nah, I don't like that. Let's do it like this.
From salt.
And then let's put our... let's put all of our depth guard in here. One unit of polearms there. The other polearms over here behind these guys. Cylostra is going to kind of take the corner position. And then we have mortars. And I think we'll just put the mortars like here and here. Ah! Alright, let's come up with Cylostra. Let's start shooting the Varghese out of the air. Hex Wraiths. Yeah, that's kind of questionable. And we want to make sure the mortars are shooting. Graveguard is kind of the best choice. Yeah, here we go. Please shoot these. Okay, so their lord is already on us here. Those guys are getting melted. Okay, let's get some of these guys here. Shoot those. Let's prepare to counter that stuff. We get on those, and then these guys coming this way. Let's start shooting that stuff. Okay, here we go. We got the good charge over here. Those guys are going down somewhat. Okay, let's get some more summon here. What do we need to shoot? These things. Okay, let's get on her. In fact, no, let's shoot the Vargulf. And let's get on the Vargulf right there. Those guys are dying. Okay, let's get over here. Shoot the Hex Wraiths. Hex Wraiths. Did this stuff die? I think it died. No, it came back is what it did. So let's shoot. Where's the Vargulf? Right there. Let's just debuff all that stuff right in there. Drop that on the Graveguard. These guys are going down. Okay, shoot that now. That's going down. Let's countercharge in with these guys. Where's the Vargulf? It's dying, not dead. Okay, Cylostra's looking a little strong there. Okay, let's get some magic in there. Shoot the horsies. Let's shoot the Crypt Horrors and attack the Crypt Horrors. Okay. Right down the line right here with all that stuff. That looks like it did okay damage in here. Get our paladins. Shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot this stuff. Oh, what are you doing over here? Let's go kick their lord in the face. Okay, we need reinforcements over here. Let's get these guys out. There we go. Cylostra's still looking good. Debuff all this stuff. Okay, the corpse cart, everything's starting to go down. There's their flying lord. Cool. They're collapsing. We have done it. We have taken the day. Bum, 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 bum. That went well. I think. Yeah, I think we did good. Cylostra with 200 kills. She's our kill leader there. Yeah, we did pretty good. We did pretty good. take the money. Taketh the money. Ha 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 ha. It's surprising that they get to walk away with some of their units, though. Oh, we got a Helm of Discord. Nice, nice. See, we need some items. We need items. We got no items. We never have any items. How far can this guy move? Heinrich Kemmler. He can move all the way out to here. You know what I think I'll do? Cylostra is replenishing. I want to... Where'd that army... Okay, it went way up here.
No.
All bones on deck. Direfin.
Alright, let's move up. Let's fight this again.
And now, witness perfection.
I'm not going to auto-resolve. Not going to auto-resolve. But we're going to fight this again, and then I think we're going to move forward with Cylostra. I think she's in a good position to kind of push forward. I'm such a ding-dong. You know, I say I don't want to go over there and fight a long, protracted battle with them, and then look at what I do. But I could just go through there and sack a bunch of stuff, too. Kind of tempting. Like, sack and let things go. Establish pirate coves, pirate coasts. Pirate coves is what they're called. Zombie.
Show us.
There goes the first mortar shots. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see if this will knock out the Vargol. I'm skeptical. It did a little bit of damage to him. Did a little bit of damage to them. He's gonna die, like, instantly from the deck gunners and stuff. Like, what choice do they have?
Cylostra Direfin.
We ride!
For the king.
Is this stuff all gonna die over here? Looks like it.
Battle ready.
Powder wet.
Gunners! Go walk up and hit them. Zombie! There we go. See, we don't even really have to do much here. Easy peasy. Once again. Okay, good. Now they better be wiped out. We killed the Lord, so like they could come in with another Lord and retreat one more time. But if they do, no big deal. They're already weak enough. Well weak enough. And then if we move our other army in the position, we might get Heinrich Kemmler to come into the water. We might. Banner of Eternal Flame. Very good.
You disappoint me. Madam Cylostra Direfin.
So she is still replenishing. Wow.
Admiral of the fleet, I refuse your guidance.
Let's come out. You know what? Let's bring this army because it's our strong heroes and stuff. This is a good army.
Mirror, mirror.
And you know what? We'll bring Cylostra up as far as she can move. Because look at this, 33,000, 21,000. We could just come in here and start sacking their stuff. I mean, no reason we can't do that, right? Okay, let's get some eyes and ears.
My pistols speak better than I.
Now, in the water, their agents can't damage us.
Fleet captain, reporting.
Okay, we're going to upgrade that. And we're going to build public order, and then we'll turn our taxes back on. Okay, so that's all good. We're kind of weak right here if they decide to attack the settlement. But we do have this army.
All hands on deck. There's potential.
12% for bloated corpse units. You know, let's try that. Let's try like reanimated marksmen and bloated corpses. And what we'll do is we'll drop like maybe the pole arms or maybe some sirens or something, and we'll just fill this army up. Like we'll keep this tail end here, but then every battle will have like 3 or 4 bloated corpses that can just charge in the battle extra fast. We'll see if that works.
Admiral.
Now if we come over to like here and go into an ambush stance, then we're invisible to the AI, and whoever this is, Ernst Jaeger, may come back this way. We may be able to catch him in a battle.
My pistols speak better.
We managed to wound that high elf agent right there.
Of the fleet.
So we lost our 2 turns of local recruitment. So what I want is... Okay, more units of sirens, and then our next ones will be rotting Prometheans, maybe. Can Cylostra build where she is right now? Oh, I guess we could. But I think we're going to get attacked by Heinrich, so we're not going to build because it'll cancel it when we move.
Captain on deck.
All right, where is our treasure in here? Boop, boop. To find this treasure, you must wander into the eyes of watchers that guard the ways and into a kingdom where the seasons rule. So I'm guessing it's just like right by the Oka Ages. So that's where we're going to go.
Privateer.
Oh, we can get there right now.
I'll lash the stragglers.
Okay, let's see.
Drown them.
Ta-da! 5,000 and some infamy and armor-piercing damage from an obsidian blade. Pretty cool.
I hunger for blood.
So that one was not that hard.
Captain on deck.
1 turn, and we can establish a pirate cove. So next turn, we want to make sure we have some money over here. Still moving south. Get there in a few more turns. What do I want to do with this guy? I don't know. So we'll just move him into the water. Move him too. I don't really have anything for them to do right now. Okay. I'm going to focus on the few money buildings that we have without spending all of our money. Because next turn, we're going to establish a pirate cove. Okay, that's as much as I'm going to spend right now. So we'll still have like 27,000 next turn. And then, look, they haven't brought anybody up over here though. Wait a second. Okay, no. Griffin Gate and Unicorn Gate are the two gates that we still need to take care. So they're not recruiting anything. Maybe they just can't. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with Lothern right now. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yes, I'll end my turn. So I anticipate Heinrich will come out. We'll retreat with Cylostra and then attack him with both armies. If he comes out. Let's see what he does. And if he does come out and attack us and we retreat, he'll never be able to catch us because we got that 20% campaign movement range, which is it's huge. It's an enormous amount of movement range. Like incredibly enormous. Okay, yeah, so they're resettling some lands, but there's still a few of those chaos armies kind of up there. Well, two of them. And here comes the Barrow Legion. Bum, 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 bum. Heinrich, you gonna come and get us? Look, they're so happy with us. They love us, but they're at war with us because of the Skaven. Oh, okay, I didn't think they were gonna really come out and try to fight us. So that's not really unexpected. And they're pulling that army back, huh? Okay. Here's another one of those little rogue armies. Ah, looks like Nagaron's got a little bit of trouble in their backfield up there. Tiny bit of trouble. Oh, they destroyed another one of my vampire code, my pirate coves. Darn it. Ah. Curse of the Queen's Cannon. So we can get another Queen Bess, I believe.
Duel to the death. Sail away. I hunger.
It dropped. A couple turns ago, it was 5,000. Darn it. Well, anyways.
Aim for their swords.
Establish a pirate cove.
Captain,
Next
on deck.
turn, we'll pop in the water again. And now in here, we're going to build the one that gives us 50% of the income gained from local settlement. Because that's a lot. I mean, that's going to be 2,000 per turn, something like that. And then Marienburg is going to be 1,500. It's worth it.
Gunnery white.
Madame, Captain.
Wow, we got such huge movement. What I really want is I want to be able to move up and encamp so that we replenish more.
Blood and plunder.
Alright, well, let's just come up onto the shore.
Rule the waves.
Yep. Okay. Well, we're mostly replenished, and I think we can push up and at least sack Castle Baston. In the next episode or so. Okay. Over here. We're not quite done recruiting. We really, you know what? We need to get all of our recruitment for this. It's a tough settlement. So let's get. What do we need? Let's get 2 units of the rotting Promethean gunnery mobs. Okay. We could really use another force that's just like all zombie cannon fodder.
Master.
Who's this other person here? Trusty Montford. Alright, Trusty, where are you at?
All bones on deck.
All bones on deck. Okay, Trusty Montford is going to be all about, like, trashy units, right? Plus 26 melee attack. Okay, that's good. All right, I like that. Helm of Discord. What kind of weapon do you have? What kind of weapon? A polearm.
All bones on deck.
So let's get the armor piercing damage. Pigeon plucker pendant. And I can't get any of that stuff. Raised dead. We got lots of money. Alright, so we got a whole force. Next turn, we're going to attack with both those armies. And now we're only down to 10,000 income per turn. Darn. Well, that's okay.
Where's the lush?
Where do we need to go next? Well, we got a few that are far to the east. So somewhere... Where is this? Like Silver Road-esque. Where you at again? Where'd you go? You're in here. Come on. Where are you?
10,000 lashes.
So we'll start heading eastward with this hero.
Speak swords. Dry powder.
Don't really have anything for this guy to do.
All bones on deck.
I want to go fight this.
Landfolk are weak. Corsair
I
of the
think
night.
now's like
I can and
kind
will.
of our chance. Let's just come into the water here so we can get ready to chase them and attack.
Set sail.
Alright, so I guess we're on the shore over there. He'll probably get wounded.
Load up the powder.
Failed to steal technology, but did earn a skill point. Ah, office slot available. This person, it's trusty, and they got like just a real trash unit, right? Or a trash army. I'm gonna keep Burke Black where he is now for the replenishment rate. And I guess with this person, you know what? I think missile damage. See, we didn't get a lot of gunnery mobs and stuff that have ammunition though, so that's kind of a waste. I think we're gonna throw them in here and get that minus 15% construction cost for all provinces. And then is this it? We end our turn here. So we didn't get a fight Lothern quite yet this... Darn, I was really hoping that we would get to wipe them out this episode. We did manage to fight the Barrow Legion a bit. And we are going to be earning more income once that's built next turn. So we're at 11,203. Let's see what happens with our income. Oh, they managed to wound our gunnery white over there. Well, that's okay. Lothern is not long for this world. Malekith just stomping on Norska. He's so strong. I'm so happy that we're allied with Malekith. I hate fighting him. In my Ungrim campaign, when we had to fight Malekith, he's just incredibly strong. He's very difficult to battle with.
We shall talk, then I shall sing, then you will do as I say.
She's very bossy. No, there will be no peace treaty. None whatsoever. All the undead love us. We just happen to be at war with the Barrow Legion because of Clan Rictus. Now, it's... And also Nagaron too, Malekith. It's possible that since Clan Rictus got absorbed by Clan Pestilence, that possibly Clan Pestilence is not at war with the undead factions, and we might be able to procure peace from them if we so desired. But I think, oh my goodness, they've just like left that settlement very undefended. And our vampire fleet captain got wounded, the one that was over at Altdorf, I think. Yeah. Well, they're starting to bring a bunch of armies around and whatnot. And really, if we do things correctly with Cylostra, we can just make a ton of money fighting the Barrow Legion. They got lots of settlements that are very wealthy. We can sack so much of their territory. And then every once in a while, we just hop into like a minor settlement and occupy it for increased replenishment and then just like move on and let the AI take it due to rebellion or something like that. So... as long as we don't end up at war with all the undead factions. And we're going to be fighting that guy when we come back in the next episode. We're going to defeat them with Mary Ann Jennings. Something to look forward to. And quite possibly, it would take a long time, but quite possibly it might be worthwhile to go knock out Archaon. Because if we don't knock out Archaon, then these Chaos Invasions are like just going to keep occurring. And, you know, they made it pretty far this time. We can move around. If we come over here and we look at these Chaos Invasions, like they've made it all through here and up into here. That's pretty far. And they've wiped out a good chunk of territory down here. Now, eventually, these factions will defeat them and get this land back. I have no doubt about it. The issue is that Archaon will continuously like cause them to spawn. So it's like each time they come in, they'll get a little bit further. And if they do ever manage to like wipe out all this stuff, then it will basically be us against Archaon and all the Chaos Invasion forces that just keep coming. So maybe possibly we'll think about just carving a path through here and fighting Archaon. Let's go look at diplomacy real quick too, just so that we kind of have this fresh in our mind when we come back. Who am I even looking for? Like I forgot what I was doing. Barrow Legion.
What?
They're at war with Nagaron, but not Clan Pestilence. So I mean, like,
A message.
but they don't want peace with us. So we're gonna, like, if we wanted to get peace with them, so we could expedite coming up here and fighting Archaon, we're gonna have to win some battles against them over here and weaken them up quite a bit. So maybe we'll do some of that when we come back in the next episode. As for this one, it's over. So let me know if you enjoyed it with comments or thumbs up. I'm enjoying it. Fun campaign. A little bit like chill and relaxed right now. All the really tough stuff with Ulthuan is out of the way, or Lothern, I should say. In any case, check out the rest of the channel. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. You have a great afternoon and take care.